Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. It's Ebony. If you're new, thanks so much for tuning in today. As you can see from the title, today's video is going to be a get ready with me chit chat type of video. I did ask a couple of my Facebook and Instagram friends what topic I should speak on, and a lot of people said motivation. So in today's video, as I am doing my hair, I am going to be talking about motivation. You know, how I stay motivated, what brings me motivation, just all of that good stuff. So if you're interested, stay tuned. So first things first, before we jump into the topics for today, I am going to be straightening my hair. Yes, my hair. So if I can just give you guys some quick details on my hair. This is a glueless closure unit. This is a unit that I created because, like most of you guys know, I am a full-time wig maker. This is a unit that I created with my Malaysian Kinky Curly hair. I believe, because I make so many wigs, I be forgetting. I believe this is an 18-inch closure, a 20, a 22, and a 24-inch bundles. And basically what I'm doing today is straightening the hair, okay? So this is just the hair. This is a wig, it's glueless, so I just put it on every morning, take it off. Absolutely no glue, no adhesives, no nothing. So basically all I've done was throw it on. I will say, for the most part, if you are someone who likes to use products in your curly hair, you might want to wash your hair first before you dive into straightening the hair. But being that I do not like using products on my hair, the only product I like to use is water. I do not have to wash my hair, so I'm able to basically jump right into this process. Hold on y'all, stay with me, okay? I know we ain't talking about motivation yet, but I'm just trying to break down all of the products that I'm using and exactly what I'm doing, so as I'm talking to you guys, y'all understand like what's going on with the hair. I really love BioSilk. I love the BioSilk original oil. It's as a heat protectant, but also giving the hair a little sheen. And then I am going to be using some of this spray. What is this? Finishing spray with a natural hold, because curly hair, this hair is kinky and it will revert. So to keep it from reverting back so fast, I am going to use a little bit of this spray. And then the flat irons that I'm using, I am using a Babyliss Pro titanium flat irons. All of the links to the products that I'm using, including this hair, will be in the description box if anybody is interested. What I'm gonna do first is I'm going to lay these baby hairs first. So for laying the baby hairs, I'm gonna use foam that I was going to release, but I never released it. Some Eco Styler gel, a toothbrush, and then this little piece from a stocking cap. So now that y'all caught up with that, we can go ahead and get started with the conversation. So first things first, before we really start talking about this, I was just like, okay, we speaking on motivation. What is motivation? Like, what is the technical definition of motivation? So I decided to pull it up, of course. And it says motivation is a noun. The reason or reasons one has for acting or behaving in a particular way. The general desire or willingness of someone to do something. So it's just motivation is the reason why. It's the reason why you do something. Okay, what was the reason? It's the reason. I know a lot of us are business owners, and a lot of business owners do lack motivation. And I just feel like in businesses can be such a cutthroat industry. Like, you know how they say, like, business is business, business isn't personal, don't take anything personal. Like, business can be very cutthroat at times, and I just feel like if you're going to be in business, you have to be a self-motivated person. Like, you can't really depend on other people to give you motivation, because if you depend on other people to give you motivation, then you're gonna constantly find yourself needing motivation. And you're gonna find yourself burnt out a lot more. You're gonna find yourself wanting to give up a lot more. So I do feel like a portion of it is you have to you have to be self-motivated. I know a lot of you are probably going to be like, okay, well, I'm not self-motivated. You know, how do I become more self-motivated? When it deals with I like big baby hairs. I don't know why. Some people like thin baby hairs. I like big baby hairs. So when it comes to being self-motivated, honestly, I think the best way to become self-motivated is just always thinking about your goals and your dreams. Always having something that you're working towards. Always thinking about your dreams. Always thinking about what you really want out of this life. If you don't want anything, or if you're not constantly thinking about the things that you want, then why would you ever strive to work towards it, right? It's like the reason why is because you want something. You want a $1 million house. You want a nice car. You want your kids to have a better life than you had growing up. You know, so it's just like your dreams is truly what's going to motivate you and what's going to keep you being a self-motivated. I realize a lot of people don't have dreams. How can I put this? When you have a dream, your dreams have to be definite. You have to have a definite goal or a definite dream that you're trying to achieve. And when I say definite, I mean exact. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly when you want it. It's not something that's wishy-washy. It is definite. And I feel like a lot of people, they don't really have definite goals or a definite dream because they really don't know what they want out of life. And that's okay. If you don't really know what you want out of life, that's okay. You have to be able to take the time out to figure that out. I've been there before. There has been a point in time in life where I settled, you know, just being a single mom, and when I came to the realization that I wouldn't be able to pick up a second job because who's gonna watch my child, and I was just living paycheck to paycheck, you know, just working at a little regular job, and I was just so miserable and unhappy. And I realized that at that particular time in life, I did not know what I wanted. As a matter of fact, I did not know what made me happy. And when I look back at it, even when I was in high school, and yes, I'm taking this back to high school, because in high school, honestly, think about it. When you graduate high school, you're like 18 years old. At 18 years old, do you really know what you want out of life? Right? Most of us don't know what we want, or most of us, we're just following behind what our parents wanted for us, or wanting to please our parents and make our parents happy, but we still don't quite know what makes us happy. Like, so I just feel like you definitely have to explore what makes you happy. I think that's why it's very good, like if you are a parent now, that you always put your kids into different extracurricular activities. Like while your kids are young, whatever your child may express, or you know, may express interest in, or whatever your child has interest in, definitely like push them towards that. Like if your child say they like trains, right? Maybe your child grew up watching Thomas and Friends or something like that, and your child like trains. Like try to take them to different like exhibits, buy them more books, you know, make sure they're learning more and more about trains, because you never know if they grow up and be one of the people that grow up on a train. Like you allowed them to fully explore their interest in that thing, and then when they get to an age or something and they decide, hey, like, you know, I like this and I had interest in it, but this isn't for me. I'm thinking that I, you know, have a lot of interest in doing this or doing that. I just feel like as parents, oftentimes we try to like, because I'm a parent, so I can say, like, you know, I can speak for parents, but as parents, oftentimes, like, we know we're put on earth to parent and guide and make sure our children don't make the wrong decisions or make mistakes. Like we're put here on earth to guide them, But also we have to understand that they are their own individual. They're their own person. They have their own personality. They have their own likes and dislikes. And we have to get used to allowing them to become the person they're supposed to be, instead of trying to make them out to be the person we want them to be. Maybe it was something we always wanted to do and we're trying to live through our kids. Well, that's not what I do, so I don't know why I keep saying we, but oftentimes parents will do that. In my household, my parents definitely did that, especially my dad. My dad did that with sports. Like, my siblings couldn't even enjoy playing sports at school, just being in sports with their friends and just having more time with their friends. My dad took it like in a competitive way or nature, because I guess my dad was very competitive, but he just was caught up in all the wrong things. So he literally like pushed my brother and sister into sports, and honestly I think they was just in it to have fun, and you know, it created a lot of conflict, and like they just wasn't happy. My siblings were not happy about that, and I just feel like trying to live through your kids is just so wrong. Like, allow your kids to have some freedom and to be themselves. And oftentimes when kids grow up after they have been trying to be a people pleaser to their parents, they're lost. When you're 18 years old and you quote unquote become an adult, you don't even know what you like. You don't even know what you like about yourself. You don't even know like what you want to do for the rest of your life, quote unquote. So because of stuff like that, people don't even know like goals. They don't know what they want in life. They never really experience too much of anything, and they just be kind of stuck. So if you're in that situation, I'm
done for school.
All right, I'm recording a YouTube video.
Give my mom 1 million subscribers.
Okay, thank you, Jam.
And like the video as well.
Thank you. I think if you do feel that way, you definitely have to take time out to explore your interests and explore what you like. You have to take the time out to really think about what it is that you really want out of life. What has helped me, or what can help you, is like creating vision boards, getting on a site or app like Pinterest, where you're able to look at like dream houses and luxury items and dream vacations, and just really like watching YouTube, like watching what other people got going on YouTube, like other people day in their lives, or you know, people buying houses and homes, and or just being observant, basically being observant of your surroundings. Every time you see something that you may like, just add that to your imaginary list, or maybe create a real list, and always just add to your list. Like, maybe if you just outside walking and this nice car, you know, drives past you, and you like, damn, that's a nice car, and let me add this to my list. Or maybe you driving and you see a whole bunch of people just jogging or walking around, walking their dogs, and you're like, wow, I can't do this in my current community, but I would love, you know, one day when I become a homeowner, I live in a community where people feel safe jogging and running and walking around, you know. So it could just be anything. Like, just explore life, just being observant, and really just having like a list of what you like and what you don't like, and really just start focusing on that, so you're able to really, you know, tailor the perfect life for you. And once you do that, then you're able to really start creating a dream for yourself. Like, you know what, these are my list of wants. These are the things that I want to do while I'm here on earth, with the precious limited time that I do have here on earth. These are the things I want to accomplish. And then now that can become your why, and that will become the why that self-motivates you. So every time, you know, you're feeling unmotivated or you're in a rut, maybe you can look at your vision board, or maybe you can go back to your list and, you know, tell yourself like, hey, this is what I really want to do, and because this is what I really want, these are the steps and the measures that I'm gonna have to take, and then allow that to motivate you. So hair update, basically what you guys saw was me take the hair section by section and detangle the hair with a brush. And also I went ahead and added the bio silk to the sections as I was detangling it with a brush. And now I'm about to go ahead and pin up the hair in section by section, and I am going to start straightening the hair. All right, so now that we have the self-motivated piece, you know, out of the way or whatnot, I think it is extremely important, well, not extremely important, but there will still be times where, okay, you looked at your goals and stuff and you just like, yeah, like that's cute and all, but these goals are just way too far out of reach. Like, I'm just gonna stay in bed all day, nothing is going right, these customers are giving me a hard time, like I'm just over it, I quit, like I don't want to deal with this today. But the next thing that has truly helped me with staying motivated is literally following other business owners. Follow other business owners, or follow people that do the things or have the things that interest you, because it's just going to serve as motivation, right? I mean, most of us are business owners, so I can just run with the business owner example. But following other business owners, and not just any other business owners who are very open and transparent. I like to say I'm one of those business owners. I'm always open and transparent about my entire journey, the good and the bad. So follow somebody that's going to be open and transparent, because there is something that you're able to get out of someone like sharing the real deal with you. Or there's just so much motivation when you're able to relate to someone, or when you're able to see that you're not alone. Like, let's say you just received a chargeback, it really like made you want to quit business, and you just got your first chargeback. But let's say you follow a business owner, and that business owner just decided to be extremely transparent, and they're just like, look, I recently got $70,000 worth of chargebacks, and it sucks, but as a business owner you just have to keep going. And you know, I just want to motivate other business owners and let them know that it doesn't matter what part of the journey you're in, like you're still going to experience certain things, and don't let that stop you. You know, I'm gonna keep pushing, and you know, blah 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 blah. And it could be very motivational, because it's just like, okay, so I'm not alone. Like, this isn't a isolated event that is only happening to me. This is something to expect when you are in business, or especially when you have someone who just hit a goal. So let's say like it's the same person who experienced $70,000 worth of chargebacks, but now they're giving you an update, and they're just like, y'all remember that one time where I had $70,000 worth of chargebacks? Well, look at me now. I now have $5 million, and I have, you know, I just opened up 3 different locations, and I'm just writing this to tell you guys, don't get discouraged and don't give up, keep pushing through, you know, blah 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 blah. And it's just something about that will motivate you. That would be motivational. It's just something about that really helps you, and it really like keeps you inspired. Y'all, this is a lot of hair. God damn, who told me to straighten this hair? I should have straightened this hair on a mannequin head. Just following other business owners that are very open and transparent about the journey. Business owners who don't mind sharing their losses but also their wins. And then also for me, on top of that, if it's a business owner that's working, let's say me being a wig maker, I just haven't been in the mood to make any wigs, but for some reason me seeing other people, another person working on wigs, so let's say they go live on Instagram and now they're working on wigs on Instagram, something about seeing them up and working makes me want to get up and working, makes me want to get up and work. It's kind of like, I don't know if it's just me, but it's kind of like I would watch people on YouTube like clean and organize their house, and it just motivates me to get up and clean and organize my house. So it kind of works like that. So if you guys are not following people like that, who don't mind, like, you know, going live and showing you what they working on every day and sharing their journey or whatnot, definitely make sure you are following people like that. How much hair this is. This is just so much hair. It is just so thick and full. Look at this. And I did not realize how much work and time and effort it was going to take. Let's get back to the conversation. So when it comes to being motivated, another thing that has been extremely beneficial and helpful to me, which is something that I talk to you guys a lot about, is our books. So books have been extremely helpful for me in keeping me motivated, to me being able to change my mindset, to me really understanding that I deserve more in life, that I can always have more in life, and they just further motivate me. Now, I've already done a YouTube video recently, and I will leave it up here somewhere. 5 books that have changed my life forever. So, ooh, excuse me. So definitely, oh, I didn't even detangle this side yet. It's so much hair. So yeah, I already have a YouTube video, so definitely check out that YouTube video on just a couple books that have changed my life. Also, another thing that really helped me in the beginning of my business, I don't really listen to it a lot now, but I used to love listening to podcasts. So podcasts, if you have an iPhone or if you have Apple products, podcast is an app that already comes on your phone for the free, so you don't have to pay for it. But there's also other ways that you can listen to podcasts. Those ways I am not familiar with. So that's something you guys will have to look up. But I will always listen to entrepreneur, business related podcasts, and that's just another way of hearing people give their journey, tell their story. A lot of people being extremely transparent about business and the process, and that could be extremely motivational. Podcast was how I found out I had imposter syndrome. So that is how I found out I had imposter syndrome. Honestly, if you guys would like for me to make a YouTube video, a separate YouTube video about the podcast, the different podcasts that I would listen to, then I can definitely go ahead and create a YouTube video with that information. I would not mind doing that. But yeah, that motivated me greatly. And when it comes to imposter syndrome, like, honestly, is this on? It's not on. That's why it's not straightening. It turns off by itself. So with imposter syndrome, and I kind of speak about this all the time when I'm on Instagram Live. If you don't have me as a friend, or if you're not following me on Instagram, I don't know what you're doing, sis. Like, I have to tell y'all this every video. I go live. Anyways. So basically what imposter syndrome is you are qualified, like you have all of the knowledge, the education, all of the skills and tools necessary, but in the back of your mind you still feel like people are going to view you as an imposter. People are going to make fun of you, people are going to laugh at you, people are not going to take you seriously, people just aren't going to believe that you do have the skills that you say you have, that you do have this good quality product that you say you have. Like, it honestly, when But when it boils down to it, imposter syndrome is just fear. And I did a YouTube video on fear as well, so I'm gonna leave that up here at the top somewhere about how to overcome fear, because fear does hold people back in life, not only just business but in life, in life in general. Okay, all I know is time on earth is limited. We're not going to be here forever. Everything that, you know, everything that is born have to die. That's just life. I mean, and while I'm on this life, Ebony gonna have everything that she's supposed to have. Sure is. So if you have fear, if you're fearful, if you're scared, if you have imposter syndrome, definitely watch my video on overcoming fears, because sis, you gonna need that video. So yeah, podcasts and audiobooks really help to keep me motivated. So being motivated, honestly, just being around positive people, people who have things going for themselves, like the people you surround yourself with. Or even if you don't have a lot of friends or people in your circle, like me right about now, I can only count one person that's in my circle outside of my boyfriend. So even if you're somebody like that, like, it's important that the people that you have as friends on social media, that they are positive people, because positive people typically have positive things going on with themselves. And just watching other people achieve their goals and talk about their dreams and spread positivity, like, that will rub off on you too. So it's very important to always surround yourself with positive people. If you have friends, and a part of the reason why I don't have any friends is because a lot of people that I would surround myself with were just negative people. I consider them good friends, yes, but they just had a lot of negativity tied to them. And at some point, you don't need that negative baggage. It is okay to let go of friendships or relationships that are no longer serving you, that are not helping you grow and expand, that's keeping you down in the past. You know, while you trying to be positive, your friend over here with all this drama and negativity and the he say she said, and you have a friend that's stuck in the past, always talking about something that happened in the past, that's not going to serve you. One thing I learned is that some people are only in your life for a season, and that is completely okay. That does not mean expired friendships turn into beef. Expired friendships are not beef at all. You could still want well for that person, but y'all just aren't, you know, on the same, I don't want to say on the same level, I don't want to say it in a cocky way, but a relationship should always serve both people. Any type of relationship, whether that's a friendship or, like, you know, a relationship, y'all in a relationship, y'all partners or family, like, all relationships should be beneficial for both people that's in it. If it's not beneficial for both parties, then that's not a good relationship for you. You both should be able to be getting something out of the relationship. So I found myself with the friends that I did have, I had to cut them loose because it just was not serving me. And then with being a business owner, like, all your time is already consumed. So if they're not giving you like good energy and encouragement, and they're not helping you or adding on, you know, adding anything of value into the relationship or the friendship, then there's no point in being into it. Spending your time and energy in a positive way, like, not a positive way, is that what I want to say? I want to say being motivated, it also can deal with how you spend your time. So are you spending your time in a way that is going to motivate you, that's going to keep you moving and keep you accomplishing your goals and your dreams? Typically, if you spend a lot of time watching TV, that is not going to motivate you to do anything. Typically, when you lay down and you watch one TV show, you never want to watch one 30-minute TV show. Who does that? One TV show turns into two, and then after you don't watch an hour's worth of a TV show, now you feel like you gotta binge watch a whole series on Netflix, and all you end up doing is being in the bed all day. It makes you lazy. You want to eat and you will not have any energy, and that's because you gave your energy to something that is not beneficial to you at all. So stuff like watching TV, I cut that out a long time ago. Now when I do have my self-care days, I will watch TV on a self-care day, and that's only because I want to take my mind off of the business. I want to take my mind off of the things that I'm focused on an everyday basis. So I have completely stopped watching TV. Like, I used to watch TV all day every day. Now I only watch it on a self-care day, and even then I might still not watch it on a self-care day, because a self-care day is only 24 hours. Most of that is going to be me trying to catch up on my sleep, or me at the nail salon, or me getting a full body massage, or me going out to eat, or me spending time with my son, my boyfriend. So even then I may still not have time to watch TV. So I had to cut the television out, y'all. Like, it does not serve you. Once again, time on earth is very limited, okay? I don't think people really truly understand that. And I'm not gonna give an hour of my time to watch TV when I can give an hour of my time to getting closer to my dreams, or if I can spend an hour of my time to spend it with my child, or to spend it with people that I love. So yeah, when you give your time and energy to stuff like watching TV that's only gonna make you lazy and not motivate you to get up and work, then you're not gonna be motivated. So you definitely have to be mindful of the negative things, the things that you do that are not serving you. Y'all, this is so much freaking hair. Oh my gosh. I'm just finna this is a care stick. So care wax stick. Remember, all products will be left in the description box down below. So I am just going to use a hot comb to really lay down this middle part or whatever. But this is so much freaking hair. Oh my goodness. I knew it was a lot of hair because the curls itself was a lot, and I only used 3 bundles in the closure, and this hair is just so much. But yeah, so I pretty much, in this video, I just pretty much explained to you guys like how to stay motivated. If I can just give a quick little summary, it was, first of all, becoming self-motivated, really figuring out your wants, your goals, and your dreams in life, figuring out what makes you happy, figuring out all of the things that you want out of life. Because once you have a clear understanding of what you want, you're able to create a definite goal for yourself, and achieving that goal is what's gonna always keep you motivated, you know, and it's gonna give you that self-motivation. And then secondly and thirdly would just be following other people, listening to influencers, listening to podcasts and ebooks that will help you be motivated, you know, something that is going to, you know, allow you to see that you're not alone with the struggles that you're going through or the obstacles that you're going through. Something that's going to give you inspiration and allow you to keep pushing forward. Is this thing even hot? you know, following people, listening to podcasts or ebooks that's gonna keep you motivated. That's, you know, stuff that's gonna, you know, let you know that you're on the right track and to keep pushing, and really get you in the right mental. And then the last thing was just eliminating all sources of negativity, whether, you know, these are people that are still in your circle, you know, friends that you need to go ahead and just close off this season with, TV shows, or just giving too much energy to things that just do not serve you in life. So I really hope that my advice or my little chit chat on the topic of motivation has really helped you guys or helped someone today. Let me go ahead and remove this band so we can see. Hopefully these baby hairs are laid, honey. So thank you guys so much for tuning in into this chit chat, get ready with me. I really appreciate you guys for coming to view this video and listen to me talk. If you have any video requests, or if you want to chime in on this topic of motivation, definitely leave a comment down below. But once again, I am very appreciative that you guys have watched me and that you guys are subscribed to me. And until next time.